Hello, I'm John Sandbach, and I want to talk to you a little bit about a system of astrology called degree frequencies. This is a system which is very obvious, and yet we really find no books on it at all. I first encountered the idea from Elias Lonsdale, who gave a series of lectures on this system in California. It's a very simple idea. It's just that the number of the degree matters. In other words, the second degree of each sign, the number 2 has a certain frequency, a certain meaning. And in every sign it's found, like 2 Virgo, that 2 will influence that degree. Or 2 Taurus, the 2 influences the degree, just like the 3 would or the 17 would or any other number. So this can help you greatly with your interpretations, because if you have a sense of what each one of these frequencies means, then you can combine that meaning with the meaning of the particular sign that that degree is in, blend those two, and get some idea of the significance of the degree. I have certain frequencies that I really like, that I really vibe with. One of them is 29, the 29th degree of any sign. 29 is a very experimental frequency. It's a frequency of magic. It's a frequency of going to extremes to see what happens. I have my own sun in the 29th degree of Taurus, and the Chandra symbol for that degree is a man amuses himself by drawing strange shapes. And I'm very much into art, and I've always been fascinated in paintings by unusual shapes and what shapes allude to what they feel like. And I think that too in my writing that I draw strange shapes to open up new possibilities, or possibilities to see into other worlds of existence. And so with every single 29 in each one of the signs, that gives the magic of that degree. Another very interesting frequency is 30. That is the last degree of any sign. This is where the sign reaches completion, reaches totality and fullness. My friend Sandra Sandy has her Neptune in the 30th degree of Virgo. And so one of the symbols for that degree is of a man sitting under a tree and a piece of fruit just falling off the tree into his lap. And so it's a degree of perfect timing, of things coming together in a very precise way. She has Neptune in that degree, so she intuitively tunes in to those precise moments and how things can come together in that very clear way. Now, of course, every frequency has its negative side, so 30 could be a frequency of stagnation. It's where the energy of that sign reaches full stagnation. Okay. Let me think of some other ones that I really like. The first degree of every sign is very impulsive. It has a quality of being very spontaneous, kind of almost doing something before it even knows it's doing it. It just is suddenly into something, and it doesn't really think first. It's very, very fast, very instinctive. My Mars is in 0 degrees of Virgo, kind of at the opposite end from Sandra's Neptune. And the Chandra symbol for that is a volcano erupting at night, which I very much relate to. Other frequencies that I like are the 5s. The 5 of any sign is about going deeper, trying to expand the limits of the degree, seeing deeper and deeper into the energy. So for instance, if you had the 5th degree of Gemini, Gemini is all about communication, so the 5th degree would be about attempting to go into deeper, fuller communication. Another frequency that I like very much is 17. Now, each one of these numbers has an astrological rulership, and that can be found in my book, The Circular Temple, which is on Kindle. 17 goes with Venus. And these are very old ascriptions, old rulerships for the numbers. This came from the Sefer Yetzirah, which is a Kabbalistic book of astrology, where 17 is said to be ruled by Venus. So in each sign, the 17th degree is going to have a Venusian quality, and is always looking for the real value of that sign. It's all about values because it goes with Venus. So for instance, 17 Gemini would be about the true value of communication and trying to get beyond any communication that lacks value or that's merely superficial, to go into a deeper sort of communication. The 20th degree of any sign is ruled by Mercury, and so it's about the communication of that sign, etc., etc. You can find all 30 of these frequencies in the book, The Circular Temple. Can we stop, Matt?